Lot, Yasmin, and we do have some green arrows because it is St. Patrick's Day, and Brewers of Guinness have declared it the single biggest St. Patrick's Day party any bar throws in the United States. And you know what? It's happening downtown Honolulu, and you can join the party at Murphy's Bar and Grill today. They open for lunch at 11 a.m., and then their open-air festival kicks off at noon. Today's grinds: Guinness braised lamb shanks, Blarney burgers, and the requisite corned beef and cabbage, and much more. And as always, every pound of corned beef sold, $2 is donated to the Hawaii Children's Cancer Foundation. And joining us to talk about what you can expect and more is Don Murphy of Murphy's Bar and Grill. Good morning, Don.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for bringing the spread this morning.
You bet.
So what are you expecting for today? Because I know in years past it's been just packed with people so happy to eat and have a little drink, right?
Well, I was just wondering how we're going to keep the garbage cans tied down.
Yeah, it's going to be windy out there.
A little bit windy, but it's should be a good crowd today. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day.
And why don't you talk about some of your charity efforts? Because you always throw a huge party, but you always keep the community in mind as well.
Well, we just like to do that. It just makes it a little more fun. And we're this year, as we have in the past 5 or 6 years, done the $2 for every pound of corned beef that we sell during the month of March. We'll go to the Hawaii Children's Cancer Foundation. And Sunday we cooked up 2,700 pounds of corned beef, so we're off to a good start with them.
And there might be just a little bit of a pound of a corned beef right here. Why don't you show off what you brought this morning? You can start off with the corned beef.
We just got some corned beef and cabbage and red potatoes, and then every year I bring in about 3,000 oysters from Washington State.
And then what's your secret to the oysters? It's the sauce?
The cocktail sauce, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get a slow pan over to the cocktail sauce right there and the oysters. And this is raw, right? So
These
you can just slide it right down?
Yeah, we've got either shooters or we're shucking them right there. So then we've also brought some corned beef and cabbage sliders that are really good, and they go pretty hot, yeah.
Wow. And so how long do you cook the corned beef?
Till it's done.
Till it's done. So it takes hours.
3.5, 4 hours. Depends how much, you know.
Wow.
When you're cooking as much as we did, we started cooking Sunday at 6 and stopped at about 11 at night.
And how long? What, 20-some years you've been doing this?
This is our 24th.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what keeps you doing this? Because this is quite an undertaking, definitely.
It's just fun. You know, go through the different stages where you're all excited, and then why in the world am I doing this? then it all comes together, and it's just great fun.
Oh, wow. And check that out. That looks so delicious. You know, you've got some celebrity bartenders. Our very own Shane Enright is going to be there.
Right, yeah, Shane will be there, and we've got quite a few different guys that'll be there. Jim Donovan's going to help out this afternoon from UH.
Do you have any advice for them? Because I did it for a couple years, and I was a bad bartender. I think I got the beer sent back a few times because making a black and tan is pretty difficult.
It can be, yeah, but just get it out. That's
And I wanted to show off this cute little T-shirt, and some of the members of our crew have T-shirts on as well. Who designed this, and why don't you explain the cute design?
Dick Adair did that years ago, and I called him up, and he'd done it in the paper, and I called him up and said, hey, is it okay if we use that? And he said, absolutely. So
cute.
It's just terrific.
Very, very cute. And one of our own crew members, Aaron, is wearing last year's shirt, so we're all getting into the spirit. Aaron, why don't you come off and model your shirt? Hey, Murphy's Bar and Grill. I bet, so do you have 24 shirts from all years then?
Oh, well, the sizes have changed.
Slim as usual, thanks to the corned beef, right?
Got it.
Don Murphy, thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for bringing us the breakfast this morning.
You
and
bet.
Aaron, our handsome model, thank you as well. And don't forget, if you'd like to see this interview with Don Murphy again or any of our other morning segments, you can go over to the morning section at kitv.com/thismorning. Also, we want your St. Patrick's Day pictures, so send them to the U Local section. And Kenny, here's a little tidbit. Today, President Barack Obama announced on the St. Patrick's Day that he will be going to Ireland in the future. So a little St. Patrick's Day tidbit. Kenny?
Mahia, thanks. I was enjoying my corned beef patty here while you guys were talking. And Aaron, thanks for coming back to the show and working on that camera. Well, coming up, we'll have much more.